Mark 11:24 says, "Whatever you ask for in prayer, believe you have already received it and it will be yours." And this book right here, Feelings of Secret by Neville Goddard, is about exactly that. And that this book was written in the 1920s or early 1930s, not really sure. But ever since then, there has been a lot of internet gurus and coaches who have made millions of dollars selling manifestation, visualization tactics to the public. And they have become multimillionaires doing so. When the message was originally taken out of the words of Jesus Christ on the Sermon on the Mount. When he said that, that's what Jesus said. Whatever you ask for in prayer, believe that you have already received it and it will be yours. This is the core belief. This is the core strategy of manifestation. But the reason why many people are able to sell this same strategy and become millionaires and become extremely wealthy doing so is because people never appreciate things that are given to them for free. They rather pay for something. They rather pay thousands of dollars. I recently saw a video of someone holding a masterclass where they were charging, I think it was like 10 grand for a half an hour of information you could read from a book. And everyone in the comment sections were like, bro, you got robbed, 10,000 for that. And he was like, whoa, it's worth the experience. And that's kind of what happens. We tend to idolize people. We tend to make idols out of people who are just human beings like us, who were able to decipher a message from the Bible that we all have access to and understand what it really means. You know, the Bible is not a book telling us to be poor and humble and to suffer. It's actually saying quite the opposite. It's telling us that we understand the laws of nature, the laws of God. If we understand vibration and frequency and prayer and faith, we could manifest the life that we want instantly, almost. It could seem that way. And I am a testament to that myself. I have gotten to the place in my life that I was dreaming of one day. And I was dreaming of this place, which is a place of being stable. It's not to have cars or Lamborghinis like the other, influencers or Bugattis, nothing like that. Everyone's story is different, and what I was looking for in early childhood was stability, and that's what I've been able to achieve for myself, which you could actually have all these things in the material sense and still have instability within yourself. So I decided to follow another verse in the Bible that I've always mentioned, to seek the kingdom of God within you first, and then, everything else will be added onto you. So that's what I decided to do for myself. But I'm bringing this verse up because Jesus Christ told us exactly all we need to know. Everything is there. But people rather make things complicated and look elsewhere and struggle, and they've become addicted to struggle, and they become addicted to suffering and poverty and everything else that is counter abundance, counter life. So in a way, they're like anti-life because they're not for life. They're actually against life. And this has brought me a lot of awareness, realization that what I was focused on for the past 13 years, because now I'm reflecting a lot on my past and what I've done, is this whole time I've just been actually focused on getting to a place in my life where I'm stable and nothing further than that, because I understood that nothing else outside of that could fulfill my soul, could fulfill me as a person. But now I'm getting to a point where I see these other things out there in the world and I see other people doing big things, and I think to myself, why am I not doing those things myself? Or why am I not living at my highest potential? And that's because I wasn't focused on my highest potential. I was focused on just reaching a stable point in my life, a point of stability, as I've said before. But, I think I'm going to start doing this. I think I'm going to start practicing this for myself and for new things. So these videos that I'm making today, although they might get, 50 views, 60 views right now, But it's all for the better. It actually is going to make a great story, because one day when I do have the Lamborghini, and I'm just gonna do it as an experiment, I will have thousands or millions of views, but then I'm going to question why do I have those viewers in the first place? Is it people looking for fish rather than learning how to fish? Which is what my channel is mostly about. My channel is mostly about learning how to fish. It's not about the fish. You can go find that anywhere else on the internet. But my channel goes deeper than that. My channel is about actually how to fish, how to learn how to navigate life, if you're born under difficult circumstances, if you're born with one or two parents or both parents weren't there, or you're in poverty, how you can actually get out of it. And I focus on topics that a lot of people avoid, but they're real topics. And I know that my channel might make a lot of people feel uncomfortable. I know that. I know that what I talk about is not very popular. I know that what I talk about makes people maybe turn away, or watch something else that is more dopamine inducing, something that entertains their brain instead of something that makes them realize that they might need to change a few things about their own life. And it's uncomfortable. Change is uncomfortable all of the time. And in the uncomfort or discomfort is where you actually grow the most. So people avoid that. People avoid growing. People rather stay comfortable in their bubble, in their reality. And as they say, ignorance is bliss. And growth and wisdom is excruciating pain. It's very painful and it's very lonely. But you have to decide for yourselves. My channel is going to be a historic channel because I'm starting here today showing you guys the real deal. I'm actually showing you guys what it's like to start over at 37 years old, to rewrite my 10-year goals. I'm redoing this today because I have already achieved my 10-year goals today. My 10-year goals 10 years ago, I've achieved them today. I wasn't aiming super high, but I was aiming for a position or a place in my life where I can give new life to a new generation under different circumstances where it's a lot healthier for their mind and for their nervous system. So I've achieved that, which is in itself, it is wealth in a different way. But now I'm 37 years old today, and I have my whole life ahead of me. I have all of this experience and knowledge and a lot of good people around me, so I can actually rewrite my goals, rewrite my agendas, my routines, and exactly what I want to do for the next 10 years. So yeah, I will get the nice cars. I will get, all of the nice things, because just simply why not? It's not something I'm looking for to fulfill me in any which way, internally or spiritually or emotionally. But if the things are out there for you to acquire, why wouldn't you get them? If something is there for the taking, why wouldn't you take it? I'm pretty sure you take things that are easy to take because it's easy, right? But what if those things are easy for other people? What if I can make it easy for myself? And I'm curious to see how the channel grows as I grow, as my success grows, as my wealth grows, as my reach and my legacy grows. But I will always know, who those people are that are actually really here for the wisdom and the knowledge and just to grow internally every day. And it's not easy. So, like I said before, I am going to start documenting this restart, because that's what I'm documenting. I'm documenting a basic revival of myself at the age of 36, 37. And it's like day one. Today's day one. I'm starting over. I'm starting everything from scratch. And, it's like being reborn in a way. So, yeah, wanted to just share the message that the original teacher of manifestation and visualization is the Grand Master Jesus Christ. There's no one else beyond him that you have to look for to learn all of these fundamentals. If you want to attract or manifest something in your life, read about Jesus, bro. It's right there. It's free. Just pick up a Bible and read it. You don't have to spend thousands of dollars on a course. He's teaching you, and you're not wanting to understand it because it's so simple. And it's so simple that you won't admit, or you cannot take that it's that simple. You need to keep things complex, but it's not that complex, bro.